All right, here in Boston, have the pleasure of the company of John Kamaluddin, who will be a keynote speaker at Online Retailer. John's the International Director for ASOS, and he's just told me we're about 30 minutes right now from the launch of Australia's first ASOS.com dedicated site. So, John, do you want to talk through some of the key differences with ASOS.com, the Australian version, versus what we know from the UK?
Sure. So, we spent a lot of time talking to our Australian customers about what they wanted from us in Australia. And one of the key messages was they didn't want ASOS to lose what makes it very special in the UK. They didn't want it to be very different. And so we've limited the differences to the currency is automatically in Aussie dollars. We'll do any counter seasonality that we need to pick up. So, for example, we're about to start running a feature on fur coats, which is clearly not relevant as you head into spring, summer. So we'll make some minor adjustments to reflect the climate differences. We'll also pick up some of the key seasons. So as you go into racing season, we'll start talking about racing season and what to wear as you're heading out to the races. But other than that, we'll try and keep it as pure as it possibly can be.
In terms of fulfilment and local resources on the ground in Australia, what's the setup there?
So we're just starting to think about recruiting our Aussie team, and we have recruitment agents briefed as we speak, starting that search for us. So at the moment, other than Holly and her team at Go Lightly, there's no one else actually in Australia.
Okay.
But we're working on that right now. In terms of fulfilment, we're shipping everything from the UK, but it's free shipping. We sell that as an 8-day service, but typically to Sydney and Melbourne, you're getting your order in 4 to 5 days. And we've also just set up a return centre. So if you have a return to make in Australia, it's very easy. Just send it to the address in Sydney, and we'll take care of getting it back to the UK.
Okay. And future plans, will it be becoming more Australianised as the market takes off? In terms of fulfilment and product range as well?
So, we want to give our customers as wide a choice as possible. And whilst we have a lot of our merchandise in the UK, we'll focus on giving everyone as much choice as we possibly can. Sometimes we can't do that because there's items we can't put on an aircraft, such as aerosols. But other than that, we want to keep expanding our choice. We will have Aussie brands on the site, but we'll be offering those globally. So it's not just about giving Australians the Aussie brands, it's about taking some of those Aussie brands international and selling those on our other sites as well.
And it is becoming a true global brand. ASOS, you must be pretty excited about that and what has been achieved, particularly in the last 12 months. And obviously the entry into Australia is in response to a huge demand from that market. Can you talk a bit more about the reasons for the entry at this time now into Australia?
Australia's been a bit of a dark horse actually. It surprised us, and initially our focus was on the US, France, and Germany. Traditionally the larger e-commerce markets. But what we found was there just became more and more interest for what we were doing in Australia, and we've focused on really improving our service offerings. So it's free shipping. You are getting your order typically within 4 to 5 days, and that's really helped to accelerate our business in Australia. And we're now the #1 online clothing store in Australia, and that's not a position we even hold in the UK.
And just one last one, you're looking forward to coming to Online Retailer. It's our biggest e-commerce event in Australia at the Shop.org Summit in Boston, but I assume you're looking forward to coming. What are you hoping to get out of the trip down to Sydney in a couple of weeks?
I'm really looking forward to it. Australia is now, outside of the UK, is now our biggest market, and so it really is a trip overdue. So I'm looking forward to spending time with some of our customers and really getting to know some of the other members of the online community in Australia. And if I'm being honest, I love Sydney as well. So I'm looking forward to the best of what Sydney has to offer. So.
Very good. And just one last one back on ASOS, and if you choose to answer this or not, the marketplace, is that going to be part of the Australian version?
It will be. We've just put Marketplace and Fashion Finder on all of our international sites. So as part of the Australian launch, you will see both of those offerings.
Okay, fantastic. I'm sure there's a lot of shoppers looking forward to it.
Great. Thanks,
Okay,
Graham.
thanks a lot, John.